Hey gorgeous, it's Ker-leen. Thank you so much for tuning back into my channel. Today we are talking signature scents, perfumes that I feel can be worn year-round for a variety of different occasions, and fragrances that just have a very adaptable characteristic, meaning they can be whatever you want them to be depending on the situation. If you're interested in hearing about some signature-worthy scents in my perfume collection, please keep watching. Hey friend, thank you so much for joining me here for another video. I hope that whenever you're watching this, you're doing well, and I hope that this video can bring a little bit of joy into your day today. For those of you who are new here on this channel, I talk luxury, I do review videos, I share my fragrance journey like this video, I sprinkle in a little bit of lifestyle, and in every single video, I share some encouragement. So if any of those things pique your interest, then I would love to have you here. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and also be sure to turn on that notification bell so you know exactly when my videos drop. All right, let's get into it. The first fragrance on this list is Paco Rabanne's Million Gold for Her.
Million Gold for Her has orange, tonka lactone, paradise, and lavender at the top, ylang ylang, jasmine, and rose at the heart, and bourbon vanilla absolute, musk, and mossy notes at the base.
This is the kind of fragrance that is cross-seasonal, so I can wear this year-round, and I love that it has a little bit of everything. It feels very fresh and bright and juicy, but there are also some rich floral notes in here. It's vanillic, it's musky, it's also even a little bit aquatic, so this one gives a very classy feel. It feels like something you put on with a crisp white button-down, and you're super polished and put together, and you just want to top off your look. This is the kind of fragrance I would reach for. This one is what I would consider a crowd-pleasing scent as well. It just has a very, very beautiful designer but nostalgic feel. When there was a new designer scent coming out and we used to smell the sample inside of those magazines, that's what this one gives. It is so beautiful. It's so good. So the opening is very bright and juicy and floral, and then it dries down to a very beautiful vanilla. It is so beautiful. This is Million Gold for Her by Paco Rabanne. The next one is another one of those fragrances that is very cross-seasonal. It is the perfect all-season type of scent. This is Proud Mary by Macedon Perfumes, a fragrance house created by the lovely Sea of Sea Chronicles here on YouTube.
Proud Mary has apple, cardamom, dried fruits, and pineapple at the top, jasmine and tonka bean at the heart, and patchouli, spices, vanilla, and woods at the base.
So this is another one of those fragrances that is so beautiful. It has a little bit of everything. So there's some spice in here. It's sweet and fruity and juicy. There's a gorgeous vanilla that gets even more beautiful with the passage of time. And this is one of those scents that you can pull out any time of year for any type of occasion and you're gonna smell good. So I had to include this in this list because it is very versatile and it gives a little bit of everything, no matter what your fragrance taste may be. Proud Mary is sweet and fruity. It does this thing where it is both bright but also has a richness and a creaminess to it, and that's probably because there's a tonka bean at the mid and then there's a gorgeous vanilla in this fragrance. It is absolutely beautiful. This is Proud Mary by Macedon Perfumes. This next one is a body spray, but it is one of my longest lasting body sprays. I am shocked at how the performance has gotten so good with this particular spray. This is Xerosa 59 by Sol de Janeiro. This one has come back out and I have been loving it all over again. I just keep reaching for this one because it is so beautiful. I love how sheer this fragrance feels, but it also feels cashmere-like. It's vanillic, it has a creamy sandalwood, it smells fresh and powdery, but it also smells sweet and cozy, and there's a little bit of warmth in there. I don't know how they do it, but this is such a great fragrance. It's also sugary sweet. This scent feels both warm and luminous all at the same time. It feels sheer, but rich and warm and sweet. It is perfection in a body spray. I don't do a lot of body sprays or body mists, but this is one that I keep coming back to, and it is because it is so impressive. I can wear this by itself and it will be on my clothes 4 to 6 hours later. I also forgot to mention that this is one that's also woody. It has a soft, sweet, creamy, sheer woody feel. This is Xerosa 59 by Sol de Janeiro. And speaking of a sheer sandalwood, a creamy, soft, powdery type of scent, this next one has all of those components. This is Khadlaj's Shuhrah Vanipla.
Vanipla has sugary notes, vanilla and apple at the top, amber, cashmere, and white blossoms at the mid, and vanilla, benzoin, and sandalwood at the base.
This shares so many similar characteristics to Cheirosa 59 that I have paired the two of them together. This one also has this sugary sweetness. It has a gorgeous vanilla, a creamy sandalwood, and this one has a woody backdrop. They share those similarities to a T and they go perfectly together.
This is Shuhrah Vanipla by Khadlaj.
And last but certainly not least is another fragrance that feels very cashmere-like. It has this luxurious body butter type of feel. There are some gorgeous florals in here. There's a vanilla in here. It is so, so good. And I've had it put away for a little bit in the colder months, but now that it is warming up where I live, this has made its way back out. This is Peace and Love by Lattafa. This fragrance opens up nutty and juicy and sweet. There are some gorgeous florals at the mid, and similar to the previous two fragrances, this one has a creamy, cashmere-like, luxurious feel because it has a vanilla and a sandalwood at the base. This one also has this powdery undertone because there is a heliotrope in the fragrance as well. Peace and Love shares a lot of the similarities that some of the other fragrances I've talked about so far have. It's fruity, it's juicy, there's floral in here, it feels powdery, it feels cashmere-like, it feels luxurious, and there's a creamy woodiness in this fragrance, as well as a gorgeous vanilla that gives it that elevated scent profile. And I feel like those elements make for the perfect signature scent or year-round type of scent. It's going to feel soft, maybe cashmere-like, vanillic, sweet, juicy. It's going to have a general softness to it. It might be a bit powdery or a bit musky. I feel like those elements make for the perfect signature scent. This fragrance is no exception. Not to mention, this one is really, really long lasting. I absolutely love this perfume. It is so, so pretty. And really quickly, I do have an honorable mention. This is Double Decadence by Juliana's Perfume. This fragrance is inspired by Ker-leen's Spiritueuse Double Vanille. This is an elevated, very expensive and luxurious smelling vanilla fragrance that is perfection. It smells fluffy and sweet, woody. There's a bit of spice in here. It is the most gorgeous year-round vanilla, garnering it a place in this signature scent list of fragrances. It is absolute perfection. Not to mention it gets better with time and it gets even more long lasting with time. As you can see, I have loved this one thoroughly. This is Double Decadence by Juliana's Perfume. We have reached the end of the video and I just want to say thank you so much for watching all the way up to this point. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a like on your way out. And if you're here and you enjoy fragrance content, I make lots of it on this channel. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications so you never miss another video. I also wanted to say thank you so much to everyone who has purchased my devotional Align and Reign. It's a 30-day devotional broken up into 4-week chunks, and for each and every day of the week you have some scripture, a short reflection, there is a wellness practice, so something you can apply, and there is a prayer at the end. And what I've designed this for is to kind of jumpstart your relationship with God, especially if you're a busy woman. This is also great for teens as well, young adults, because it's short and sweet. And one of my favorite parts about this is that there are lines on a separate page to accompany every single day, so you can journal inside of this as well. It is available on Amazon, Etsy, as well as my website, fitnessprincess.co. I will put all of the details in the description box towards the top, so check it out if you're interested. And once again, thank you so much to everyone that has supported me and purchased my very first publication, Align and Reign. Also, I wanted to host another giveaway. This giveaway is going to be for Paris Corner's Peach de Lulu fragrance. This is a part of their hair line of perfumes, and this one just did not work out for me. I literally tested it out for you guys. I did a video on it and it's been sitting ever since. I've since found a similar scent profile that works for me, but this one just didn't. And so if you're interested in receiving this one, I would be more than happy to send it your way. So go ahead and comment down below. Tell me one thing about this video that either motivated you, inspired you, encouraged you in any way, shape, or form, and also leave a peach next to your comment comment so I know that you're entering for this fragrance. So recently, one of the things I've challenged my children to start doing is writing inside of a gratitude journal. So every single day, they have to write about something that they are grateful for. And recently, I was reading scripture with a group of women, and we were just talking about how as humans, we tend to forget about the good in our lives. We forget about the blessings, we forget about how God has come through for us time and time again, because it's just one of those flaws we have as human beings. And so we have to be intentional about acknowledging the things that we're grateful for. One of the things I like to do is go back into some of my journals, and I like to go back and read the things that I've written over the years. And I can't tell you how time and time again doing that has refreshed me and given me a new perspective and a new outlook, because I'm looking back on all of the good and constantly reflecting on the good. And so that's what I want to leave you with today. I want you to ask yourself, what am I currently doing to acknowledge the good in my life on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, or even a monthly basis? And if you don't currently have a system in place to intentionally acknowledge the good, I would challenge you to do that today. Yes, we have to address the realities of life, but we're naturally inclined to focus on the negative anyway. And so it's important for us to be intentional about focusing on the positive. And as always, I will be over here doing the exact same thing. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one very soon. Bye!